Hello everyone, my name is Abhilasha and I'm a VARC educator on Unacademy. I've been teaching for the last 22 years for CAT and CLAT and other associated exams. Here is our question of the day. I hope you find it to be very helpful. This one is from CAT 2020. Oh, before we begin, here is my Telegram channel Connect, and you can stay connected with me on Telegram and get your doubts resolved, talk to me, discuss your problems, post questions that are interesting and that you feel others should also connect with. So Telegram channel Connect is AbhiCat. All you have to do is go to Telegram and find AbhiCat. If you wish to connect with me on Unacademy, you should use Abhilasha Swarup. That's my Unacademy name. So that's my Unacademy. That's my name, and my Unacademy handle, of course, is Abhilasha_S. Forgive me, I got very muddled up with that, right? So Abhilasha_S, and you can just find me by Abhilasha Swarup. That's my name. You can follow me on Unacademy, so you get updates about my new courses, about previous courses, about what's happening, and so on. Our All India mock test for CAT 2022 is about to happen. The next one, you have a chance to win scholarships and rewards worth up to 25 crores. The test will be a 120-minute, that is a 2-hour test with 66 questions exactly in the CAT pattern. 6th of November is the next test from 12 to 2. Then after that, 13th of November, and finally on the 20th of November will be the third test. Each of the tests starts at noon and ends at 2 p.m. You should be attempting this high quality free mock test, and we are giving you so many of them, so it's going to be really helpful for you. All you have to do is just enroll now. The links for this will be given in the description right below the video link. So wherever the video is playing, just below that, the description box will have the links for enrolling, so you can enroll right away. Okay, the code you can use is AbhiCat Live also. Okay, here is our question. This one is an odd one out. Let's take a look. The victim's trauma after assault rarely gets the attention that we lavish on the moment of damage that divided the survivor from a less encumbered past. So we are talking of some victim, and we are saying after the assault, whatever happens to them, we don't give it a lot of attention. We give the moment of the damage, the moment of the assault, a lot of attention. We probably give the past also some sort of attention, but the future, the after assault period is not given a lot of attention. Let's look at the second sentence. One thing we often do with narratives of sexual assault is sort their respective parties into different temporalities. It seems we are interested in perpetrators' futures and the victim's past. So apparently when there is a sexual assault and the narrative is described or discussed, we try to, kind of put different people in different categories. So the perpetrator, the criminal, we are interested in his future, that he should be punished, and we are interested in the victim's past, what was the victim all about, and so on. That's sentence number 2. Sentence number 3 says one result is that we don't have much of a vocabulary for what happens in a victim's life after the painful past has been excavated, even when our shared language gestures towards the future, as the term survivor does. So one result of probably this division or this search of the victim's past kind of gives us zero vocabulary for the future, for whatever happens in the victim's life after this sexual assault has happened. The fourth sentence says that even the most charitable questions asked about the victim seem to focus on the past in pursuit of understanding or of corroboration of painful details. So whatever the kindest of the questions, also when you ask these questions, people are apparently trying to focus on the past. They'll try to look for, they corroborate the painful details, but they don't really look at the future. Okay. The fifth sentence, as more and more stories of sexual assault have been made public in the last 2 years, the genre of their telling has exploded. Crimes have a tendency to become not just stories but genres. Alright guys, what I want you to do is take a minute, pause this video here. We have gone through all the sentences, and then try and see what sentences will go together. There is a theme that is underlying these sentences? What is that theme? Try and identify that, and then we will take a look at this answer. All right, I hope you have looked at the question. I hope you had paused the video and spent time over the question. Let's take a look at our sequencing and what the correct answer will be. So here is our correct answer. Sentence number 4 is the odd one out, which says even the most charitable questions that you have asked about the victim seem to focus on the past. So here we are talking of the questions that we are asking about the victim. The rest of the sentences, let's see what the order is. So sentence number 5. As more and more stories of sexual assault have been made public in the last 2 years, the genre of their telling, what genre these stories are, has exploded. It's gone into many, many numbers. One thing we often do with narratives of sexual assault. So we start with sentence 5. It says, as more and more stories about sexual assault are coming out, their genre is exploding. The numbers have just gone up. One thing that we do with narratives of sexual assault is we divide these into different times, the criminal's past, future, and the victim's past. Then we come to sentence 1, which says the victim's trauma after the assault. The victim's future does not get the attention that we pay to the moment of damage or to the assault itself. One result of this is that we don't have much of a vocabulary. So we don't really have words or ideas to describe what happens to the victim post the sexual assault, right? So here the idea is what happens after the assault. That is what we are discussing. That what happens to the victim's life after the assault is not much discussed, but it should be. So 5, 2, 1 and 3 is my arrangement, and sentence number 4 is the odd one out. That's the one that is saying even the most kindest and the most charitable questions, the nicest questions about the victim also focus on the past. They're trying to understand or corroborate or verify the painful details of the assault, but they're not trying to find out what will happen to the victim afterwards or what happened to the victim after the assault. So the story afterwards is what this passage is all about. So 5, 2, 1, 3, that's your para, and 4 is the odd one out or the correct answer. I hope you've been able to understand this question. Guys, if you haven't yet joined me in any special class, 9 p.m. every day, Monday to Thursday, practice rush hour is a section test that I'm conducting for anyone who's writing CAT. If you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, then all you need to do is hit the like, share, subscribe button and also hit the bell icon so that you can be notified about our videos. If you haven't yet subscribed to Unacademy, all you have to do is use AbhiCat Live as your referral code and get a 10% off on your next subscription. If it's your friends, family, whoever is going to be taking the subscription, whatever is the course, the code remains the same. That's AbhiCat Live. Thank you, everybody. I hope this question was easy and understandable to you. I will see you on the other side. Goodbye. God bless.